I've done probably 1,000 stories in my day, and really the one story I still get excited about telling people about is the time I got to interview Motley Crue. So to be able to cover a concert and cover a press conference with Motley Crue was really one of the highlights.
It was a great place to work, and I was lucky because people like Bob Wicker. I worked in sports, and I wanted so badly to be a columnist. He gave me a column. I couldn't believe it. And then I wanted so badly to be a bureau chief, and he went down the hall, and I think I was one of his better military reporters. I worked pretty hard, and he went down the hall, and he lobbied with the colonel to make me a bureau chief, and I had my own bureau at the age of 26, which is amazing. And I was covering border troops in the Fulda Gap, the main invasion route they expected the Russians to come across. And so those types of opportunities, I've just been blessed. It was the best place I ever worked at to this day. I've never had the camaraderie and the care taken of me personally and professionally that Stripes and the people there provided for me. Well, for me, it was Bob Wicker, and it was when Michael Jordan came over on the Nike tour. And Bob Wicker knew I was from Chicago, knew I was a huge Bulls fan, knew I was a huge Michael Jordan fan. I found out from the Nike marketing guy who happened to coach basketball in the Bundesliga that he was coming over. And I went to Bob, and I said, Bob, this is happening. Nobody knows about it except for me. Now, he could have handed that to one of his veteran reporters. He didn't. He said, you got it, Tim. You're the one who found out about it. You got it. A month after my son was born, I followed Michael Jordan around for a week, interviewed him 6 times, I think wrote 6 stories. I still have those clips to this day. Greatest memory. My wife never lets me forget it because a month after our son was born, I basically ditched her and went and followed Michael Jordan around for a week. And so she wasn't too happy about that. But, you know, it was people like Bob Wicker who put their trust in you for things like that. That's just amazing. Here's a grizzled old journalist who says, you know, the head of the sports department, who says, no, you take it. I could give it to one of these other guys, but no, you take it. You found it, you take it, you run with it. And I had some great stories. I mean, it's one of the highlights of my military career, next to interviewing Willard Scott in his long underwear in Fulda. Other than that, you know, it was a great time.